The danger of not training your qualified or passionate salespeople, they are numerous.
Yeah.
Numerous. Would you like to take that on and then I share some?
I thought we could have ended with that. But absolutely. I mean, look, it's a bit of a joke and we've all heard it, and I do say it. The detriment of not training a salesperson and they leave is, what if you don't train them and they stay? Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I think that's worse for your business than it is better. I think, for, put in there, let's look at the danger of not training a salesperson is not allowing your company to grow. Because the reason that we do training is so that the salespeople can grow themselves, but can also grow the business. And that's so important.
Absolutely. And I can share one of my experiences from my corporate sales leadership role. I actually took a new leadership role in a new city. And the moment I joined, I saw a couple of people very demotivated. And so I wanted to understand. So I started to take them out for a coffee or lunch, and then started to understand what's going on, because they're not very excited in the sales meetings, in the debriefs, and they're just doing their job. Yes, I went, met these customers, and they will be giving us business as it comes. But then I was not seeing that drive. So then I started to understand from them that they've been with the company for 2 years, 3 years, some with even over 5 years.
Oh, wow.
But then there was no development for them. I mean, they were being paid well. They had good incentives or commissions.
Right.
But then they were demotivated because they were good salespeople. They were passionate, and if they're passionate about sales, they would want to consistently upskill themselves, because the world is ever changing, especially these days when everything is changing at such a fast pace. It's important for them to keep up with that pace, whether it's technology or it's the buying behavior or the number of competitors coming up in the market, and how you're going to be really getting your fair share out of so many customers and change in the buying behavior. So what I experienced is, by the time I could really take some action, I could see that 3 of them resigned. And in the exit interview, they clearly mentioned that there is no development, there is no growth for them, there is no training for them.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, this is something I joined earlier and I had organized, because back then I was already a corporate trainer for the company, but never got a chance to come to this and train. So I had to struggle. I did struggle a lot, because again, to find right salespeople who are passionate about sales. Not everyone is really passionate about sales. Some join because they feel it's so fancy. They get to wear suits and go meet customers and wine and dine them. But then when they really go through the numbers and closing and stuff like that, they feel, oh, this is not my cup of tea. So they quit. Right. So it's important to retain those salespeople who are really passionate. They're good salespeople. Otherwise, what happens, it becomes a vicious circle. So what happens is, if you don't train them, if you don't keep them motivated with those upskilling, then they will quit. And once they quit, the other salespeople who are not so passionate, or even if they are looking out or they have not got something, they're so demotivated that they will not be performing to your best. And on top of that, you're getting additional competition in the market. The buying behavior is changing. The customers are questioning what kind of value add that I'm getting for this kind of dollars, and which they were not asking before. And especially during COVID, they got so much of time to reflect, introspect, and look into their buying behaviors, that they want every single penny to be spent in the right place. So team customers' buying behaviors change a lot. And if we don't train our teams, they will be still doing the same old thing, and that will not lead them to be closing business. So the vicious circle will then lead you to less closed sales and less revenue, and then ultimately the break of the business.
Yeah, and
So
poor customer relations too, right? You know, why
absolutely.
would they put their business with you when you can't even keep your people? Not you.
Exactly.
Those people who don't trade.
No,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.